Germany will host a virtual meeting of European leaders on Wednesday to coordinate pressure on Russia to end the war in Ukraine. The talks will include Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, as well as leaders from France, Britain, Italy, Poland, Finland, and officials from the EU and NATO. The discussions come ahead of a planned meeting between US President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin in Alaska on Friday. Trump has claimed that a peace deal to end the 3.5-year conflict is close. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has condemned a recent Russian attack on Zaporizhia, where airdropped bombs struck residential buildings, a bus station and a clinic, injuring at least 12 people. Zelensky called for increased sanctions and international pressure on Russia, emphasizing that without concrete steps towards peace, Russia's economy must be stopped. The only thing Russia's looking for is a way to kill Ukraine, Zelensky said, urging the United States, Europe and other nations to unite in supporting peace and stability. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk has said he holds both fears and hope ahead of an upcoming US-Russia summit on Ukraine, but stressed Kiev must be involved in any peace negotiations. Tusk said the US has pledged to consult European partners before President Trump's meeting with Vladimir Putin in Alaska. He warned that territorial swaps or deals without Ukraine's consent are unacceptable. Borders can't be changed by force, Tusk said, adding that Russia must not benefit from its aggression. US Vice President J.D. Vance has said the US is working to arrange talks between Russian President Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, but believes Putin should meet first with President Trump. Vance also added that his administration was hoping to reach a negotiated settlement between Russia and Ukraine, but warned that both sides would probably be unhappy with the outcome. Flash floods triggered by torrential rain have killed 13 and left 30 missing in Gansu province, forcing nearly 10,000 residents to evacuate. Downpours began on Thursday evening, stranding 4,000 people in Yuzhong. Rescue operations are ongoing, with images showing widespread damage to homes and roads. Chinese President Xi Jinping has called for all-out rescue efforts. China has faced record rainfall in recent weeks, with experts linking the extreme weather to climate change. Firefighters in Croatia are battling wildfires near the coastal village of Jensince, close to the town of Omis, after flames spread rapidly overnight due to strong winds. About 300 hectares of dense pine forest have burned across 3 areas. At least 2 firefighting planes have helped contain the blaze, with no major damage to homes or serious injuries reported. Salt farmers on France's Atlantic coast continued their centuries-old craft, scrapping sea salt from the edges of salt pans as warm winds help speed up evaporation. The process that creates the prized flour of salt delicacy. Temperatures in the Le Croisic region are expected to top 30 degrees Celsius this week, as France braces for a broader heat wave. Medellin hosted the 68th Défilé de Cilantro, a vibrant floral parade showcasing the traditional cilantera craft. Participants carried elaborate flower arrangements on their backs, honoring a historic practice from Santa Elena to Plaza de Censaros. The parade featured 550 competing in 7 categories, including the traditional category, which requires at least 15 native flower varieties, and the artistic category, which tackles themes like religion, politics, and the environment.